Hey you guys, welcome back to the channel. It's Trey, and let's talk about the Nintendo Switch 2. Don't worry, I didn't get it. If that's what if you think I'm gonna have a video talking about, oh, I'm not gonna buy it, but I brought it. Like, does that make sense, y'all? Does that make sense? So the reason why I do want to talk about that is because that's the exact situation that I'm seeing online a lot. Is that all of the major people who had small channels, big channels, who were like, I'm not buying the Nintendo Switch 2. It's stupid. Y'all don't need to buy it neither because that's dumb or whatever, right? And on the release of the Switch 2, they bought it. You know what I'm saying? You seen that meme? You seen that meme? You seen that meme of the girl who who was like, I'm not gonna do it. I'm just thinking about it. Girl, don't do it. I'm just thinking about it. I'm just thinking about it. I'm just thinking about it. I did it. That's exactly what those weirdos who told y'all, I'm not gonna buy the Nintendo Switch 2. I'm not gonna buy the Nintendo Switch 2. I'm not gonna buy the Nintendo Switch 2. I bought the Nintendo Switch 2 just to review it and tell you it's terrible. No shit, Sherlock. If you looked at it, you can tell the shit was gonna be stupid from the get go. So why the fuck you buying? You dumbass. And now a lot of them are scrambling online, trying to be like, it's not like that. I wasn't saying it like, oh, no, you're a hypocrite. You said that you wasn't going to buy it, and you brought it, and now you want to make several videos talking about how terrible the system is, bitch. It don't take a goddamn blind man to tell you that the shit was stupid to begin with. Why the fuck you buy it? Oh, and now they got their head up their asses and trying to figure out what the fuck going on. You brought it. You brought it. Like the dumbass you are. It's the same shit with the Poketubers. I was telling y'all asses about their asses when it comes to the Pokemon games. They'll complain about the Pokemon game years later after they done bought the game, knowing damn well the Pokemon games are fucking full of bullshit, but convince the audience they should buy it. And then what? A couple of months later, oh, it sucks. No shit, Sherlock. Like, damn, what the fuck y'all doing? It's the same shit with the same people who are like, I'm not gonna buy Assassin's Creed Shadows. I'm not gonna buy Assassin's Creed Shadows. I'm not gonna go buy Assassin's Creed Shadows. I bought Assassin's Creed Shadows and it sucks. Again, no shit, Sherlock. All you did was give them money. All you did was give them money. And honestly, at this point, it just seemed like the people who bought the Nintendo Switch, who said they weren't going to buy the Nintendo Switch 2, y'all only did that so nobody would buy the Nintendo Switch 2, so it'd be easier for your monkey ass to get it. Because it don't make no sense. And I don't really care. I don't really care about the Nintendo Switch 2. I really don't. Um, so it is what the fuck it is. But what I'm saying is that to see a collection of a whole bunch of people making videos about I'm not going to buy the Nintendo Switch 2, because you know how YouTube likes to throw out a whole bunch of videos. You look at one video of somebody saying they're not going to buy it, and then next thing you get all of these videos, right? And then because you'll recognize the people's faces or their avatar or whatever. But then the same people who said they weren't going to buy it brought it, reviewed it, and then now that the audience is mad at them, they want to try to come out of nowhere and try to make excuses. Call a spade, bitch. You wanted it in the first place. Look, you got $450 to waste. I don't, and even if I did, I still want it. Super Mario World ain't a fucking enough. Even when the PlayStation 5 and PlayStation 4 and PlayStation 3 came out, I didn't buy them hoes when they first came out like that. I bought them when there was a bundle, when there was bundles, when I was getting some games. Yeah, PlayStation 5, I got games with it when I got it. PlayStation 4, the same thing, got games with it. PlayStation 2, I don't know. I can't remember. I can't remember. It's been a little bit too long, but I know I had a whole bunch of games with PlayStation 2. PSP, the same thing. Well, no, yes, it was. I did. I brought the PSP and PSP Vita that had games coming with them for the bundles. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. But what I'm saying is that you can't sit up here Tell your audience that you're not gonna buy it, and then buy it, and then try to make excuses when you're getting criticized, like you're because you stood for nothing. You stood for nothing. It's the same thing when people be trying to be like when I talk about a movie, I talk about a movie or a show or something that I genuinely didn't watch, and people are like, "Oh, you're going to watch it?" Nope, I sure did the fuck not. I did not watch it. Why would I watch it? I told you I didn't watch it, and I'm not going to go watch it. I'm not going to give it my time. I didn't watch the Batman. I still haven't watched the Batman. I still haven't watched the Batman, and I had, and that thing was a digital download given to me for free. I still haven't touched that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like when you don't when you s- when you don't stand for nothing, you fall for anything. And I'm telling you, like I said, I'm not watching the Superman movie. I'm not watching it. Now I can talk about it because you can go and look at the trailers. You can go and look at people's. You know what I'm saying? And I can still give my thoughts about the situation surrounding it, even if I didn't fully watch the movie or whatever. But at the same time, there are even when I'm not trying to watch a movie, there is somebody who has posted, scenes from the movie, and then bam, there you go, and still didn't watch the movie, but if somebody posts some screenshots and moments for the movie and it's going viral, of course I'm gonna say something about it if I saw something that was stupid. But the thing about it is the Switch Two thing, the whole Switch Two thing. It is kind of weird because they're trying to sit up here and say that it's sold out, but in stores it's there, and in some stores they just didn't put it out. They haven't put it out. You have to ask for it. You know what I'm saying? So there's a lot of people are trying to make it seem like it is very sellable, but at the same time there are a lot of people who genuinely walked in the store and got it. So my thing is it really? Because again, the Wii U had this situation before where everybody was trying to hype that shit up or whatever, and literally what the first couple of months everybody was like, oh yeah, yeah, that's why suck it everybody, the Wii U is amazing, and then after those couple of months, it fell like a damn brick, like a boulder. So that's why I'm saying I don't take levely into the fact that it sold out. No, 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 no. It didn't sell out. Trust me, it didn't do what the fuck it's saying it did. I can tell you that because I was there when the switch was gone. Like I couldn't even get one. You know what I'm saying? Like the switches were gone like it was nothing. PlayStation 5 gone like nothing. PlayStation 4 gone like nothing. PlayStation 3 gone like nothing. Xbox 360 gone like nothing. Xbox. So I grew up around when a console and games are for real sold out. This right here, no, something don't sit right. Something don't sit right. And the fact that there are people who are saying that I'm not going to buy the Switch 2 or bought the Switch 2, reviewed it, made several videos about how I don't like the Switch 2, but then bought the Switch 2, made a review about the Switch 2, but then also are continuing to still do here's the top 10 things I don't like about the Switch 2. Or, well, see what happened was I thought it would be funny. No, 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 no. Call a spade a spade. You're full of shit in the body bag. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn, at least stand by your bullshit. At least stand by your bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn. I'll admit if I'm wrong about it. Yeah, I'll stand with the bullshit. You know what I mean? Like yes, because you know what? I'll give y'all one example of me standing by my bullshit. Wonder Woman 1984. I stood by that bullshit. I sure did. I sure did because remember, y'all know that Trey loves him some Wonder Woman. All right. I watched the first Wonder Woman movie. I watched the Carter's TV show. I've watched Justice League Unlimited, and I've been reading Wonder Woman comic books. Hell, I'm even collecting Tom King's Wonder Woman run for you bitches. You know what I'm saying? Like, you, you know. So I stood with that bullshit. I stood with that bullshit, and when the movie came out, and it was awful, but I ignored all the signs. I ignored all the signs, and I was hyping y'all. I was hyping my audience up, and I was hyping myself up. I was hyping my mama up about Wonder Woman 1984, and we went to go see it. We went to go see it, and I still stood by it. I was like, it was okay, and at first I was trying to defend it, but then I came back and was like, I was wrong. I was wrong. Wonder Woman 1984 was not as good as I thought it was because I was so juiced up on Wonder Woman hype that I literally ignored all of the signs for Wonder Woman 1984. Because Wonder Woman 1984 is not a good movie. It's not a good movie, but it's distracting because it's so colorful. You get what I'm saying? But there's a lot of issues with that damn movie. I stood by that bullshit. I stood by that bullshit because I was wrong. I was wrong. I was wrong. It was not a good movie. It was not a good movie. But at least I stood by the bullshit. I went to go. I went to go watch it. I supported it. Sure did. Like like a dummy out of hell. I did. But at least I stood by that bullshit. But what I'm not gonna do is tell my audience I'm not gonna buy the Switch 2. And then I buy the Switch 2. And then make multiple videos about the Switch 2. Does that make sense? No, that's dumb because I'm being hypocritical. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, stand by your bullshit. Don't get mad because your audience is criticizing you now. That's how I look at it. But hey, those are my thoughts. Tell me what you guys think in the comments below, and I'll catch you guys later. Peace out.